We have all seen the promise. AI writes your code and you ship faster. But watch a modern software engineer in their natural habitat and you will see a different reality. The code generates quickly, but bottlenecks emerge. Engineers burn valuable time re-explaining directory structures to the AI every single morning. A few hours later, the chat window gets so bloated with back-and-forth debugging that the AI loses track of the original architecture. This friction exists because most developers treat Claude Code, Anthropic's command line assistant, like a basic chat interface. They learn maybe 5 commands and ignore the deeper toolkit. A vast library of features remains untouched by users who only know the chat prompt. The tool is equipped for deep workflow orchestration, featuring event hooks, parallel background batching, and persistent system memory. Using these deeper commands remove manual prompting chores, creating a productivity system that sharpens with every session. The most expensive resource in AI coding is the context window. As this container fills, output quality drops. Instead of rebuilding context after a break, the /resume command instantly recalls yesterday's specific files, saving you from re-explaining the project. Keeping memory active is risky when pivoting. Switching from a database migration to a front-end bug means old schemas can confuse the AI. The /clear command prevents cross-contamination, wiping the history clean while keeping core files anchored. Sometimes during a deep refactor, your context is 80% full, but you need the current thread to finish. Running /compact summarizes the history into a dense representation, freeing up space to keep working without losing the thread. Actively managing what the AI remembers keeps iteration speed high and token costs low. Once you control the memory, the next step is dictating the execution strategy. You need guardrails to stop the AI from guessing. Before tackling any task that touches multiple files, run the /plan command. This forces Claude to produce a strategy before editing. Approving the plan catches misunderstandings before they become hundreds of lines of incorrect code. You can apply similar safeguards to existing work. Running /code review or /security review pushes your uncommitted changes through an automated filter to catch injection risks and logic errors. Front-loading your work with plans and audits ensures the AI operates as a reliable, strategic partner. The final stage of optimization involves configurations you set up once to yield permanent benefits for every future session. This document is generated the first time you run /init. It explores your codebase and creates a claude.md file, teaching the AI your specific tech stack, build commands, and coding conventions. Updating this file creates a permanent knowledge base. You never have to remind the AI where tests live or which linter you prefer. You can extend this further using the .claude commands directory. Any markdown file dropped in becomes a custom /command. Capture regular test suites and staging deployments as custom /commands. Pair them with parallel batching or automated event hooks. With these tools persisting in your repository, the friction of complex tasks drops. Your setup becomes increasingly effective as you add context and commands. Compare the slow friction of an unoptimized setup with an orchestrated workspace where processes execute with unbroken context. Peak productivity comes from identifying and automating away the repetitive friction of your daily workflow. To build this system, you only need 5 essential commands to start. First, use /plan for strategy. Second, run /code review for safety. Third, maintain a claude.md file for project knowledge. Finally, always use /resume to pick up your previous context, and use /clear to wipe the slate when switching tasks. Implementing these 5 specific tools creates a compounding engineering multiplier.